Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Keenan Lambert, and in this video, I'm here in San Francisco. We're going to discuss the question, is San Francisco dead? Let's go. I'm not going to go in because there seems to be some rules about who can enter. Out of this beautiful city hall here in San Francisco, you have the biggest homeless encampment I've seen since Skid Row. Welcome to the Tenderloin, San Francisco's most notorious neighborhood.
For the homeless population in the Tenderloin, mental health issues and substance abuse are widespread.
As you can see here, there's a lot of people who live in these tents, temporary establishment, and there's the scent of beer and human excrement in the air. You know, I've only been here for 5 minutes, and the gap between rich and poor is very, very apparent. There's a multi-million-dollar construction right here, a completed building. Then you have homeless people living right next to it. Since I've been here, I haven't seen a single proper supermarket in this neighborhood. But of course, you'll see a liquor store, right? How many of you know a place in the United States that's like this? It's not all doom and gloom here, I promise. Congrats to that couple. Looks like they're getting married. I'm actually really hungry right now. Let's see what the street vendor is hooking up over here. I must admit, as a New Yorker, I'm a little bit of a food snob. So when it comes to street food and hot dogs, you gotta come correct for me to be satisfied. Let's see how this goes. That's pretty good. You know, I thought the whole cable car experience would be more so of a real transportation thing, but it seems more of like a tourist attraction. $8 for a trolley ride? Get out of here. I'm not doing it. San Francisco was a migration focal point for Asians coming to the United States. Let's go to Chinatown real quick. You know, it's really important to note that it's not just Chinese people here. You have people from the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand. It's a mix here. Remind me to come back here for my keychains. Well, I guess a lot of places are still closed from the pandemic.
So I had my phone out and I was looking for a Thai restaurant. This lady here on the right handed me a menu and told me to come to her restaurant, so I did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I had the special, which was wonton soup, kung pao chicken, and sweet and sour pork with white rice on the side.
You know, I usually do my best to be positive in these videos, but I didn't like the food back there. I should have stuck to my guns and did Thai food. Forward. All right, let's go.
Despite being a really expensive place, San Francisco still has some affordable hotels.
Ooh. Not this way. It's this way.
Despite these relatively inexpensive hotels being in old buildings, many of them have renovated and newer looking rooms. But you've got to be careful. Many of these older hotels in San Francisco have shared bathrooms.
Well, it doesn't look like I'll die here. It's a random sink in the middle of the room.
I spent the extra $6 to have a private bathroom because that's the one boundary that I have.
Okay. It'll do for one night. As you can see, the bars have reopened. Due to the high tax burden here in California, a lot of the tech sector corporations have decided to move to other states. You know, walking these hills, it's really kicking my butt. We don't have hills like this in New York City. Maybe only one place, Washington Heights, but I'm not up there anymore. Woo. Now in Medellin, there are hills, but it's understandable. There's one consistent incline. You can expect that. Here it's hill, gully, hill, gully. Woo. So I've relocated to the wharf. It's rather nice out here. It's a little bit chilly though. San Francisco Harbor was once a stronghold for the U.S. Navy, especially during the World War II era. And right here, you have a World War II era submarine. This diagram right here tells you how tight their lives were and what their living quarters look like. Plenty of restaurants, but a lot of people. I think I might do the crepes. Look how loaded this is. It's beautiful. Given everything inside, it tastes like I'm eating a fajita or a burrito, not a crepe. So I said I wouldn't do any more nightlife videos, but here I am doing a nightlife segment. In my defense, there's no way to really determine if San Francisco is dead unless I go out at night. A young lady told me the Mai Tais over here at Lipo Lounge are crazy. So since it's legendary, since it's something that a local recommends, I gotta go and do it. Let's go.
The late Anthony Bourdain came here back in the day.
That's sick. Yeah, that's really cool.
Right?
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Hey!
Yo.
It's original Mai Tai, baby.
Let's go, let's go. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do it. All right, let's see how it goes. Oh, yeah.
The Mai Tai tastes similar to the Hurricane, a New Orleans special. A lot of people say that San Francisco doesn't have any culture. It does, you just have to work a little bit to find it. I never knew that clam and garlic pizza was a thing. I tried it, it was amazing. Let's go back to the Tenderloin.
As you can see, a lot of the people in this area are strung out on hardcore drugs. America waged a war against drugs for maybe 30, almost 40 years, and where has it gotten these people? Not much of anywhere. You know, since I've been walking through, I haven't found one fruit and vegetable store. All I see are these little corner stores that might sell snacks or sandwiches or that sort of thing. This is definitely a food desert, this area here. One of the best parts about California is all of the produce. Now you see all of these different varieties of apples, all grown locally. Now, I'm allergic to apples, so all this means death to me, but still, I know how good it tastes. Now, a little bit earlier, you heard me complain about there not being a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables in the area. No doubt this is an attempt by the city to address that problem. So let me answer my own question from the beginning of the video. Is San Francisco dead? My answer is no. San Francisco isn't dead, but it has a problem with inequality. People who are in the middle class can't afford to live here. Everyone who I spoke to off camera, who was hanging out, interacting with the city, were actually from Oakland, not from there, but they live there now. Going forward, San Francisco has to rectify that problem. Just being a city of the hyper wealthy and really, really poor doesn't work. Thank you so much for watching. I gotta catch this flight back into New Jersey, so I gotta get out of here. Peace. Catch me in the next video. See you.